What's up, people? Afro Blade Master here for some more Pokemon Crystal. Last time I rambled about some schoolyard playground rumors and stuff while fighting a bunch of magic trainers Magikarps, and barely took an entire video to go through a single route. It's not even a big route either. But anyway, now we are in Union Cave, which is considered probably one of the most annoying parts of the game. Because the encounter rate is high, you can, to this point in the game, you can only get one repel, which is one you find right before it. So you're probably gonna run into a crap ton of encounters in here. But yeah, But I swear we shall make it through this, even if I have to, even if I have to go even if I have to go warp speed. Not gonna go plaid, so don't worry about that. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in years. That's a movie I gotta watch again. Anyway, we also caught Wooper, which may or may not be a final member of the team. I don't know. I got it mostly because we need a water type to get through here, better or easier. Because this place is just loaded with rock and ground. And for some reason, I want to say you can catch a Vulpix in here, which you can't. There's a trainer with a Vulpix, later on in this place, but you can't catch one in here. This is one of those places, one of the caves that has a area that you can't really do anything with till later. Much later. But, you know, this is definitely a place. Yeah, we should be able to get through here, hopefully quickly. I might actually use that repel. Woo! Wooper's level 10! Also, you know we totally don't need a water type for this place because we have Chikorita. Speaking of which, let's switch Chikorita to the... Well, actually, no, let's switch Hoo-Hoo to the front, and then so we can switch to Chikorita, let's put it right there. Also, let's check on the egg. It's making sounds inside. It's going to hatch soon. Okay, let's go! I forgot to put up the repel. Oh, well, we can try to catch a Geodude. Also, I'm not exactly sure why I'm trying to catch every new Pokemon we see. I think at this point it's more habit than anything, because that's how I like to play. I'm a massive collector. I mean, I have... right off the top of my head, maybe 8, 9 different collections. I collect video games. I collect bladed objects, everything from swords to axes to knives. I have a small manga collection. I have I'd say a pretty, a pretty decently sized amiibo collection. Okay, why am I using Tackle? I'm just gonna use Razor Leaf, which will probably kill it, but whatever. Yeah, I got a pretty decent-sized amiibo collection. I have a couple figures. I got a small handful of Vaporeon plushes, including a sleeping Vaporeon plush that I got for my birthday, which is fucking awesome. I collect Magic the Gathering cards. I have a bunch of Pokemon cards. I think D&D books count, even though I actually, I use them for playing and DMing. Which, by the way, as of recording this, my first session that I streamed of DMing D&D went up on my YouTube. I record on Twitch. It's a bot. Like, I'm not sure if I actually said in the thing, but it's a bi-weekly thing. So it's like every other Friday. I think I might continue to stream it because I did actually get some people watching it. Oh, that was a crit. Also, sorry, I was taking a drink. I think the bottle was basically empty, so I just finished it off. Alright, let's go. Let's burn this coughing. By the way, coughing, I've never personally used it, but I have seen people use it before in, like, outside of multiplayer. It's a pretty good tank. Like, it's a decent physical wall. There are Pokemon who can do it better, but hey, it's still a good poke. It's a pretty good Pokemon once it gets evolved. Like, I think the one I did see was someone used was a Let's Play, which, since he's one of the more popular Let's Players, you guys probably know who I'm talking about. But during his Let's Play of this game, he got a shiny coughing, which is insane. I mean, shiny Pokemon are rare to the point where I'll tell you that I don't plan on ever even seeing one, with the exception of the one Pokemon they purposely show you is shiny to introduce the mechanic. Like, which I'll get to that Pokemon when we get there. But, damn it. Someone's going to get the experience for this. But yeah, like, that was an interesting video. Like, he actually put a volume warning, like, right before it, because he screamed. I am glad I don't wear earphones while watching stuff, because like, my hearing is already kind of meh, because I listen to metal, like heavy metal. And plus, like, when I'm mowing the lawn and stuff, I have to kind of have that up. But, I know I'm just going to use that repel. Keep Chikorita out in front. I believe this guy's a Slowpoke, if I remember right. Also, like, this guy, the Pokemon Maniac, I don't like their later sprites. Because, like, their later sprites just has them wearing, like, half of a Pokemon costume. And it's like, it's just not as interesting as these sprites, which does make them look kind of like a Maniac. Like, they do look like they're slightly unhinged, rather than just a furry. What was that? Swift. I'm gonna have to teach that to someone eventually. Yes, as I mentioned before, you want to save TMs because they are a one-time use. I don't think it's until Gen 5, like Pokemon Black and White, where they change to like infinite use. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Wooper in front because this guy is a This guy has fire types. I think this is the Vulpix guy. Which, incidentally, Vulpix is one of my favorite Pokemon. Both normal and Alolan variants. Yep, this guy's the Vulpix. Which, admittedly, in this game, kinda, I think, got the raw end. Because, basically, Growlithe and Vulpix are version exclusives of one another. And in this game, where they split special into special attack and special defense, I think they got more special defense than special attack. Which, you know, fire types are supposed to be more like the glass cannon type, so it's not the best thing. Well, either way, we fucking destroyed it because we're water type. But yeah, like, it also, I think I didn't like them for a while because I was playing through, I think Leaf Green, like back around the time when that came out. Oh no, it wasn't about the time that came out. It was way after, because after Generation 2, I stopped playing Pokemon for a few years. Then I found Leaf Green, and I was like, not sure. Then, like, years later, I found Leaf Green. I was like, not sure, why not? And I, you know, decided to get it, and I started playing the shit out of it. And then I also didn't get a Pokemon game until Pokemon Soul Silver. Because this is my favorite Pokemon game. Anyway, yeah, I was playing through Leaf Green, and I caught a Vulpix. And the one I caught happened to have horrible stats. Like, it was weak as hell. So I was, like, all annoyed that, like, even though it was on par with levels with the rest of my team, like, it didn't do any freaking damage. And it was super annoying. So in my head, of course, I was like, man, Vulpix kind of sucks. Anyway, here's a Machop. Also, Vulpix doesn't suck. Vulpix is one of the best Pokemon ever. You can't change my mind. I fucking love Vulpix. But anyway, yeah, Machop here. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Its fully evolved form of Champ, which you have to trade to get, is really strong. And if it actually had the strength that the Pokedex says it has, it would be literally unstoppable. Because that's like, oh hey, it could punch 200 times a second. And could punch something literally clear over the horizon. What do you want, Joey? You know, I still haven't gotten the top percentage line. Unless, of course, he just said it while I was looking at the, Oh, can't go in there. And we're at the next town! Yay! Azalea Town! Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and like, for the standard height human man, which is, I want to say approximately 6 feet tall, the horizon is over 3 miles away. So, being able to punch something over the horizon is ludicrous. Like, damn. Okay, we can't actually go to the gym quite yet because just like the dude blocking the thing, like the cave, this guy won't move. And unlike any other 10-year-old probably would, we can't use our Pokemon to force them to move. Because we're a good kid. Oh, approximate 10-year-old. Like, I can't... Like, it's difficult to remember how old half the trainers are. And we gotta go in here and talk to this dude. This is Kirk. Or Kurt. He usually makes Pokeballs out of apricots. Or... apricorns? I think apricot is a fruit. Or vegetable, I mean. Bay just runs out. Anyway, we have to go talk to him. We have to go find him. Which he said he ran over to the Slowpoke well. Oh, and also, as I think I've mentioned before, like literally until a few years ago, I could not tell if that was supposed to be a beard. I thought they just had like something. I thought they just had like food on their face or something, or they were drooling for like the longest time. Let's buy 4 more potions. And now they give you the ability to buy repels, so I'll buy a few of those. Make some videos go smoother. You know, let's buy 1 paralyze heal. Because I can't remember if we're gonna actually need it. Let's see. If I want to see, can we get this yet? Going into this forest. Nope, he's not out here. Okay. Yeah, it might not be till after you beat the gym. A Venonat! I've been catching a lot of these guys in Pokemon Go lately. But anyway, Venonat and its evolved form Venomoth are your standard poison, like flying bug or flying poison type. They're not super, they're like amazing, but you know, they're not that bad either. And of course I'm going to catch one because that's how I do. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Because I've never really used a Venonat. I know they look... I know one thing is that they look very cuddly. Even though it'll probably make you sick because they're probably covered in all kinds of like poisonous spores and shit. But I would totally snuggle I'd totally snuggle with a Venonat. Okay, I just wanted to see what I had in there because I couldn't remember. You know, while we're here, we might as well heal. Oh wow, and it's already about time to stop. Wow, these videos go really fast when you only make them 20 minutes long. That and you're playing a game you really freaking like. Speaking of, I have been thinking about rebooting my Skyrim Let's Play. Because, okay, like this video is gonna be a couple minutes longer. I'll just actually save it right now. As well as make the save state. There we go. I've been thinking of rebooting my Skyrim Let's Play because there was the first one which was, you know, normal Skyrim, like the Legendary Edition with all the DLC. And that ran at maximum like 20 frames per second. When I was outside, it was like less than 14. Then I started doing the special edition. Then I started doing Let's Play the special edition because like I couldn't get regular Skyrim to work on my PC for some reason. Well, I could get it to work, I just couldn't get the mod manager to work. Which I eventually did, but I already had a special edition installed, so I just kind of went with that. But I stopped that because it just kind of burnt out on recording at that point. But now I think I'm gonna delete all those videos of the special edition, and I want to redo like the original Skyrim Let's Play, not with the same character, because it would because for some dumb reason, all of the mods I could find that like the body mod that I use changes the position of the freaking tails on Khajiit and Argonians, so it makes them lower, and it looks like it's coming out. Like, it looks like they're pooping out their own tails, which drives me freaking insane. Like, to the point where I think on Tumblr, I actually made a blog specifically dedicated to reblogging pictures that people drew of furry characters and critiquing about specifically the tail placement. For that one, I'll still probably go with an Imperial, but I don't know what kind of build I'll go for. I'll probably just go for my standard build. Or maybe I'll go... Actually, not. Like, it'll be as close to a remake of the original as I can. Basically have the... Basically have it so the character... The character uses, like, a two-handed weapon and heavy armor. But yeah, there's a few... Like, there are a few other extra mods I'm going to have to get in order to do that. Anyway... I want to know what you guys think, and if no one says anything, I'll just go ahead and do it. But would you guys like to see a rebooted Skyrim Let's Play? Because I loved making that, and I really like Skyrim. Like, I believe, you know, let me bring up my Steam. Yeah, I have like 1,680 hours in Skyrim. So I really like the game, and I know it. So I can probably do a decent. So I could probably redo. So yeah, you could probably do a good Let's Play if I redid it. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for now. I shall see you guys later. Please leave a comment saying if you'd like to see me redo my Skyrim Let's Play, which I'm probably just gonna do anyway because I really want to. Like, yeah, I'll see you guys later. It's Afro Blade Master logging off.